Hey, my name is Jumpy. In this video, I'm going to review the 1998 Japanese horror movie Tomie. Until recently, I had only seen this movie once about 15 years ago, and I enjoyed it at the time. It has a lot of sequels. There are 9 Tomie movies, and I've only seen the first 7 of them. I had the box set with the first 5 movies, and then another DVD collection that had the 6th and 7th films. I was really excited to revisit the first movie after so long. It was written and directed by Ataru Oikawa, and based on the manga by Junji Ito. The movie begins with a man carrying a bag walking down the street. He bumps into someone else and then checks the contents of the bag. There's a head inside. We see a close-up of an eye. It opens up and peeks out of the bag. Then there's a creepy song over the opening credits, and we see a lamplight flashing on and off. After that, we meet a 20-year-old woman named Tsukiko, who's studying photography. Something traumatic happened to her 3 years ago when she was in high school, and she suffers from memory loss and has nightmares and problems sleeping. She moved away from home and now lives in an apartment. Tsukiko sees Dr. Hosuno, who's a psychiatrist and neurologist, for therapy sessions. One of the methods she uses is hypnotherapy to help Tsukiko recover her lost memories. And this is done with the flashing light lamp from the opening credits. The guy from the opening scene, along with the severed head, just moved in next door to Tsukiko. The severed head is Tomie's, and she starts growing the rest of her body. There's also a police detective named Shoji Harada running around trying to piece everything together. These things are all connected, and it takes a little while for the movie to reveal how. I love this movie. There are a lot of long takes with a static camera, while also throwing in enough slow zooms and panning shots to keep it interesting. It even goes handheld a few times too. It's mostly natural looking and not too flashy overall, but it works. I never thought the movie is boring, but I know it's not going to be for everyone because it's slow paced and a little light on the horror. It's not very scary, but there are a few good jump scares and creepy visuals, as well as some moody red lighting at times. You mainly just see the after views of violence, like in 7. I really love how fucking weird this movie is. And that's thanks to the general idea of what Tomie is and the effect she has on people. It's so fascinating to me, and I think it's kind of brilliant. I don't want to go into any more detail about it, but it's a relatively simple concept, and I've heard other stories that are somewhat like it, but there's enough of a twist to make it special and memorable. Additionally, there are some character interactions that I really like. For example, there's a scene where Tsukiko's boyfriend Yuichi comes over and makes dinner for both of them. And she starts taking pictures of the finished food for her summer class. He gets upset that she isn't eating it, and they argue briefly, and then she takes a big bite and insincerely yells, "Delicious!" before cozying up to him. That's very funny to me. The first scene between the detective and the doctor is great. I think he's fun to watch throughout the movie. He can be charming, silly, determined, and an asshole at different times. Lastly, there was something I noticed that I want to mention. This is incredibly unimportant. Tsukiko has a few button pins on her bag, and you see them in one scene. One particular pin immediately stood out to me. It's the white one, and I fucking know exactly what that is. It's the lips with the hat and legs from the poster for Louise Buñuel's The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie. That movie is great, and it made me really happy seeing that. And it makes sense that someone who's into photography would like Buñuel. I'm giving Tomie a 9 out of 10. This is not a masterpiece by any means, and that's my personal rating. I just love this movie. Most people won't like it as much as I do, and I can see why someone would be underwhelmed by it or even think it's boring or mediocre. Tomie is one of my favorite horror films, and I'd compare it to The Possession of Hannah Grace in the sense that I enjoy it more than I probably should. So it needs a few asterisks. For a few more examples of movies from other genres that I'd put in the same category, there's Double Jeopardy, Kiss the Girls, and Twisted. That's a lot of Ashley Judd movies now that I think about it. And also Deep Impact, The Core, and Drop Zone. It's been a while since I've seen some of these, but I'll gladly watch the fuck out of them. But for that reason, I have to give a cautious recommendation to Tomie compared to other movies I'd give the same rating to. Like Chronos. Thank you so much for watching.